Hey guys, welcome to Crafting with Kelly. I know you're probably tired of not seeing my face, but it's coming, I promise. So today we're doing a one sheet wonder. We're going to do it from start to finish. It's going to be a long video. I am showcasing the new designer series paper from In Good Taste pack. If you want to get one, make sure you use the hostess code up there. If you purchase from me, which helps, keep my channel running, I'll have links down below to everything that I use in this video. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, ring that notification button, bell, so that you get notified. And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up. All ready? Here we go. So this one sheet wonder does not have a name. It's a one sheet wonder that I created. It's very specific. It tells you everything from your card base to your background mat to all the little pieces that it takes. So the one sheet wonder are these two colors. One is the back of the page and the other is the front of the paper. I tell you step by step exactly what to do. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get started. We'll set that aside and we're going to start with cutting our 12 by 12 paper into this thing. Okay? So I'm going to set all this aside so that I have some space and so that you guys can see. So my instructions say strip 1 should be 3.5 by 12. Well, we already know it's 12. So all we want to do is go to 3.5. Okay, 3.5 and cut it. And then I'm going to set that aside for now. And then strip 2 is 4.5 by 12. So we're going to go to 4.5. We already know it's 12 because it's 12 by 12 paper, right? Move my things back. So that's strip 2. And then strip 3 should be, so assuming we did everything correctly, this should be 4 inches. So let's double check. Yep, it's 4 inches. Okay, so now our 12 by 12 piece of paper looks like this. Right, we'll just keep everything in order. Strip 1, strip 2, strip 3. Now, the instructions say, strip 1, so we're going to take 3 and 2 and set them aside. We're just working on strip 1. Cut off 2 3.5 by 3.5 inch squares. Okay, so it's already 3.5, so we're going to go to 3.5 this way. That's one square. And then cut off another 3.5 inch square. That's another square. All right. Okay, then angle the 5, so this should be 5 by 3.5. And it is. So it says, then angle the 5 by 3.5 from 1.5. So from 1.5 to 1. Okay? And cut it. Alright. Then it says flip it around and angle with the 1.5 inch measure. So see that? Okay, we'll cut it again. Alright. So that gave us this kind of little shape. Y'all see that? Alright. So now we're going to set strip 1 aside. It's done. We're going to take strip 2, which is, we're going to cut 4 3-inch by 4.5 inch rectangles. So it's already 4.5 inch. We're going to start cutting 3 inches off. 3, 3, and 3. So now we have this. Next, we're going to cut each rectangle into 3 1.5 by 3 inch rectangles. Okay, so this is 4.5. We're going to go 3. And then we're going to go 1.5. Okay. And now I'm just going to, I think I can do all 3 of these at once. So we're going to go 3. Yep. And then we're going to go 1.5. 1.5. Alright. So now, strip 2 looks like this. Okay. A little messy. Did you get it? Alright. Strip 3. I can't count. Strip 3 says, cut a 5-inch long piece. Okay. So we're going to cut a 5-inch long piece. We'll set this on the side. Then I want to cut it, I want to flip it and cut it into, I don't know, 2 1/4-inch strips. 1. Sorry, 3 1/4-inch strips. I did it right. I just said the wrong thing. And 2 1.25-inch strips. Okay, then this is the fun part. Let's put this here so we know what we're doing here. Then we're going to take this and we're going to cut it into scrappy strips, like the scrappy strips technique by Bruno Bertucci, okay? So the way that we do that, I mean, you need to watch his video, but I'm just going to be super quick about it. I want to try to get 12 or 13, actually. Okay, I'm just going to go with it. I'm just cutting random, willy-nilly strips of paper. All different ways. That is the scrappy technique by some Stampin' Up! Demonstrators out of Australia. Actually by the husband of a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator out of Australia. She is actually, Kylie is actually the lady that I contacted to ask her to help me find a demonstrator in the United States that I could sign up under. Here you go. Okay, so we're going to take all these and we're going to move them out of the way. So, all of these. So as you can tell, a little messily, this is right back to being the 12 by 12 piece of paper, right? And it looks like this, doesn't it? So, what I like to do is kind of leave everything. Oh, I missed a part. I have to cut this triangle. Hold on. I have to cut this into a triangle. So you just line up your 2 points, like so, in the center, and cut it. So you have 2 triangles. Okay. Now, I am the kind of person that also likes to know mats and bases and all of the goodies that go into actually decorating my cards. So I have that information for you. So step 1 is done. We're gonna move it out of the way. So problem is I don't actually have 12 by 12 paper yet. So I'm gonna have to use the 8.5 by 11 paper and try to make this work. So I need 4 5.25 by 4-inch pieces of matte paper. And I want it to be this blue. I think this is such a pretty blue. So we're gonna try to get that out of this. So, first of all, we're gonna cut, let's cut the 4 inches first. Out of the 8. So we're cutting 2 4-inch pieces out of the 8.5 inches. Okay, so that's 1 and 2. And we'll set these aside. Then we're gonna cut 5.25 by 5.25. 5.25 by 5.25. Okay, we'll take those pieces and we'll set them aside because they could make great little titles. So that's my 4 for that. Then I need 2 3.25 by 4. So I'm going to cut my 4 again for my second piece. All of this will come out of a 12 by 12 sheet. I just don't have any yet. 3.25. 3.25. I guess that's right. It just doesn't quite look right, does it? I guess it is. Okay. And then I want 2 5.25 by 1.5 inch strips. So I need another 5.25. And I want a 1.5 and a 1.5. 1.5. And 1.5. I should also have a 1.5. That was 1.5, right? Yep, by 1.5 inch square. And a 1.5 by 4. So would have been easier if this was 12 by 12, but it's not. So I'm not doing that right. Make sure you push your paper all the way up to the top of your cutter. Can you see that? Alright. All of that's extra for now because it took 2 pieces. So we're going to just kind of set all these little scraps aside for now. And then, dun-da-da-da, next, I have some optional pieces. This says optional coordinating cardstock to add dimension and interest. And it tells you, again, it tells you all of your dimensions. So we're going to take this pretty gray color and we're going to cut each one of these pieces right here. So there's a 3.5 by 5, a 3, a 4, 3. So the biggest is 4. So we're going to cut that first. So we're going to cut 4 inches. Okay. Now I need a 4-inch by 2. Set that one aside. And I need a 4-inch by 1. and set that one aside. Next, I need 3.5. So we're going to cut this down to 3.5. Set that aside. So we need 3.5 by 2.5. We need 3.5 by 2.25. 2.25. And then we need a 3 by 2.5. So that should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I also need some circles. So, I should have done those already because that takes getting out a whole bunch of stuff that I didn't want to have to get out. So we'll wait on the circles. We'll do them later. I'll do them later. Next is our sentiments. Perfect sentiment sizes for these cards. So I'm going with white because there's white, see? So this is Whisper White, and I'm just going to work my way through these as well. So I like to look for what's the biggest. It looks like, well, there's a 5.25, and then after that it's all 2.25. So the first thing I want to do is cut the 5.25. Set that aside by 3/4. Alright. Then looks like a lot of 2 3/4. Oh, a 3. Okay, hang on. There's a 3.25. I'm gonna cut a 3.25 by 2. Then, I'm hot. It's hot in here. 2 3/4. These size strips are perfect for sentiments. So I need a 1.25, 1.25. And another 1.25. One, 2, 3, 4. 2 2/4. And then I need 4 1/4 inch. 1/2 inch, sorry. So what I first, it's so hard to hold the 1/2 inch. I was trying to, I'm not trying to do math. I'm not good at math. So we're just going to cut the 1/2 inch. If I had a, Stampin' Up! Makes a whatever they're called, a die, sorry. Stampin' Up! Makes a die that I could have used to cut these. So if you have that, which I don't yet because I'm still new at this, then just punch out 4 of those. But I don't, so I'm just cutting them with my trimmer. So I should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. But I don't think I do. I think I missed something. 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know what I missed. It's alright. As we make our cards, we have plenty. We'll figure it out. Just roll with it. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I'm going to set this aside because I'm basically finished with this. And I'll pull this. Now is when I start putting all of my pieces together. So I like to pull this and I'm going to start setting up my cards, okay? So, I know that this is backwards. Alright. Can you see this over here? Yep. So you see this is 11A and this is 11B. We're going to set those over there. This is, let's start here. 1A and 1B. 2 is here. 2. 3. A is here. And 3B is here. Let's put these back. 4. 4, ABC. 5. 6. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 8. 9, 10. 11. And I think that's it. I think there are only 11. Okay. 1. So, 1, 2, 3. So I lay out my cards, and then I take my next thing, right? We go with the coordinating cardstock, and I lay those out with the ones that they go with. So we'll pull this. Oh, hang on, that's bases. Sorry. If this was live, I could talk to y'all. And y'all be going, "Get organized, Kelly. You're not organized." So this is 1, 2, 3. This is 4. No, 5. This is 6. This is 7. This is 8. This is 9. 10. What is this one? 1, 2, 3. Oh, and 11. Sorry. Okay. Now, I'll set that one aside. And then our optional the cardstock. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. And then we'll do the same thing with our sentiments. Now remember, we're missing all of our circles, so we'll do those. I'll do those at another time. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7, 8, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 11. So, what was I missing? 9 is a circle. 2. 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. So let's go ahead and cut that. 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. What is this? Nope. Okay. So we're gonna go 2 3/4 by 2 1/4. Okay. And that was that. Okay. So those are all our cards. Now we take all these pieces, we set them out of the way, all these pieces, and we grab our instructions, okay? And our card bases. So I have card bases that go both ways just because, you know, I'm strange like that. But we know, well, actually we don't know anything because it doesn't really matter that they go both ways. None of these cards matter because even if it's, you know, you can even open it this way. So it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to take each one and I'm just going to decide just randomly which ones go where. And I'm going to put them with their bases so that I can get them out of the way. So that's one. That's two. So this is how I organize my one sheet wonders. So now you know. That's three. 4. 5. 6. And look, my family will make fun of me because I will literally sit in here doing this, counting it all out over and over. 7. Because otherwise I get confused, you know? It's not good for me to get confused. 8. 9. Y'all already seen it. 10. And 11. Now everything is nicely sorted. All I have to do when I'm ready to make a card is pull out the base and go to town. So I have all my pieces. I have my instructions right here that tell me I want to take this and paste it on here. I want to take, so this is side 1 and this is side 2. I can change that up if I want, if I prefer it the other way. Maybe I prefer it this way. That is completely up to you, right? So take this one, goes here. Alright, so obviously we need to put the very bottom one first, right? We can see that. So let's do that. Then, see these lines on my thing? That's twine for decoration. So we're going to use a little twine. Baker's twine for decoration. Maybe. If Kelly can figure out where the tape is. And it's just going to go near the bottom. So there's 2 ways you can do it. Because I want mine to kind of go from the center and kind of spread out. I am just going to glue this piece down right there. Actually, I'm going to glue it a little bit lower. It's not a big deal because our sentiment will cover that right on up. And then I'm just going to wrap it, just, you know, a few times. Okay, and then I'm going to cut it. Where are my glue dots? My glue dots would be better. They would hold this so much better. I'm not sure where they are right now. So I'm going to let that dry a little bit before I continue on. And I'm going to go ahead and grab my sentiments. For me, it's pretty easy because I don't have a whole lot of stamps yet. So choosing the right stamp, like I said, it's pretty easy. I only have a few. I really like this Thinking of You. So let's see. Oh, where's my block? I'll be right back. This is what happens when Kelly's not prepared. This is not where I keep most of my supplies. I actually have a section over there. I try to remember to pull out what I'm using, but, you know, I'm just human, so that doesn't always happen. So, I wanted this thinking of you. I think it'll be cute on there. So I'm just going to pull off this protective backing. And I'm going to pull off this thinking of you and put it on my block. And then I'm going to grab my matching Night of Navy stamp pad. My card here. Stamp it up. And I get so scared stamping. Thinking of you. Ta-da! I don't know how to put that back. Hold on. It's right here. Come on. Mine's brand new. So when they're brand new, they take a little bit more effort than when they're not brand new. Oh my word. I feel like I'm going to break it. Alright, I'm going to leave it. I'll come back to it. Okay. I want this a little raised. So I'm going to use the dimensionals. Pull that off, pull that off. And a little trash can. Okay. Now, because you're not going to see this, I'm going to go ahead and put some glue. I wish I had, it's alright. I'm going to put some glue back here. Just to kind of give it a little more stability so that these don't move. And I'm going to let that dry. Okay. Now, back to my card. Measure it. Center it, I mean. Okay. Now, okay. Take my two pieces. Decide if I like it better like this. I think I do like it better like that. So, now I'm going to put some glue on it. And just like that, Kelly has lost her glue. Can't wait till our new tape runners come in. So exciting. And I know it looks a little off because there's this big white space here and it's not up there. But that's okay, because when I put this on there, it totally changes the way that looks. And it no longer looks off. See? Ta-da! Card number 1 and done. What do you guys think? Now we have 10 more to go. So I'm not going to do all 10 in this video. I think that is, you know, a little long and drawn out. I wanted you guys to see how I follow the instructions. I wanted you to see what this gorgeous DSP looks like in the new In Good Taste. And I just, you know, I wanted to put some cards together. So I'm going to put some more, but I'm not going to put all 11 because we could be here for a while. I'm a slow crafter. Okay, so next. Number 2. We already have it all sorted out. We just have to pull our cards out and go with it. So this one we're going to do this way. So, I need a title on this. I actually kind of want to do some flowers. Ooh, let's do some flowers. How fun would that be? So let me grab some scratch paper. I can actually just use this. Why not? Take this. Oh. Take this off. Yeah, I'm going to take this off. We're going to do Always in My Heart. So, I'll put this back. And I want to do Always. Will Always fit? Always might not fit. I love how they're clear so I can see. Always is not going to fit like that. So what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? Well, you're going to get an impromptu lesson on setting up your cling stamps. Because I haven't set mine up yet and I want to use it. So your cling stamps are permanent adhesive right here on the back. And your label. You want to put your label on it. So to me, this is what I like to do. I like to just leave it all together like this on the back. Okay. And then take the stamp itself and I can kind of fit it in the ridges and adhere it. Then there's my stamp. Ta-da! Now it becomes, you cling it to your block. I want that to stay though before I go there. Okay. So what I'm going to do with my title is I'm going to get some of this ink. And I want it in the center, and I'm going to show you why in a minute. And this stamp set is, what did I just pull that from? Tasteful Touches. Yep, Tasteful Touches. Clean it off. Gently pry it off, just like that. And then put it back in your set. Set that aside. So, like I said, I wanted to do some flowers. I think they'll be cute just to do some little random blue flowers, right? What do y'all think? So, let's start here. And I want to do these like not super strong. So I'm going to do it off first and then press it. And then I want to press it again. Look. Okay. Okay. That's good. We'll take that one off and do another one. Because this field of flowers has lots of flowers, you know, because it's field of flowers. We'll do this one real quick. I wish I had a different blue. It's okay. I have a different blue, it's just not over here. I want this one bright right here. Yes. I'm such a messy stamper. Are you guys messy stampers too, or is it just me? Let's... You know what? I'm going to leave it like that. I like that. What do you think? I want to know your opinion. If you guys like it too, or if you think I should keep going. I'm always afraid to keep going. I feel like if you keep going, sometimes you go too much, you know? So... I'm going to call that a day. And I'm going to set all this aside and pull my pieces back out. Let that dry. Okay. Y'all, this coming up week is crazy, insanely busy for me. I was writing down all the things that we have to do. We have like 4 events happening. We have graduation, and we have recital, and we have a senior party, and something, oh, pictures, professional photos, all happening. Isn't that crazy? All next week. Or this coming up week. I'm running out of glue. Okay. I'm almost done with this one. This will be the last one that I do. You know, if these videos get too long, people get bored. I don't want you getting bored with me. I'm fun, right? So, maybe I'll come back and finish it in another video. Let me know what you think, if you want me to finish the rest of this one sheet wonder in another video, or if you want to just kind of figure it out on your own. I will do whatever you guys want me to do. So, one more step, because I need to put this on my base. Woo! Got a big glob. Put that glob right there. Okay. Again, you just line it up in the center. Card numero dos is now complete. Ta-da! Would love to know your opinions. You can get all these products, links below. Make sure and use the hostess code. If you don't know the hostess code, or you're not watching this in the month of June, just visit craftingwithkelly.com and you will find it on the homepage and on the sidebar. Thanks for watching.